Well, hello everybody. It's 11:30 and I still haven't got lunch cooked. So I said, "Well, okay, Mom, I'm going in there and cook lunch." And she said, "Oh, I had on my yellow apron. She said, "Oh, you look like a bright yellow flower this morning." And I thought, yeah, I'd be a definition in the dictionary as a blooming idiot, maybe. That's about as close to a flower as I'm going to get today. But I decided she wanted some creamed corn. She loves creamed corn like we used to get on the farm. And of course, right now you can't get that. So I'm going to use this corn here. And I'm going to rinse that off. Get these little pieces of husk off there. This is about the best way you can do unless you have a farmer's market, and we do have. But of course none of those are open yet because there's no local produce. No local produce, so put that in this pan. So I'm gonna get my corn and I take it with the bottom part down. I stick it on my little hole there. And I just go down it. It cuts into the pan. And I don't have to worry about a bunch of mess getting all over the place, you know. Thought I'd do one to show you how I do this. Use your bundt pan. Be careful though, if it's slick or something, you know, if you feel like you're getting slick, get you a piece of paper towel and put it on it, because you don't want that to spill. Because I've cut my hand over my lifetime quite a few times with things slipping. You'll have that cornstarch all over the place. Go down and scrape that cob to get all that goodness out of there. That'll help that thicken too, the starch. It didn't take long to do this. Get that, see how that's kind of slick? Get that old hull off there, I mean the shuck. That just comes right on off of there. Then you don't have to worry about it too much. You don't want to go too far down in that cob though, because it'll be tough if you do. See that, that's thick. Once it's kind of lopsided, once you get a lot of that off there, you got to be careful. I guess I'll just go ahead and talk to y'all and do it this way. See, now scrape that cob so you can get that old. Looks like a honeycomb after you get all that juices, starch and sugars out. But you know, these four little old, now some of that hair is going to get in there. It's just part of fresh corn. Let me try. I'm going to sharpen my knife real quick. I love these knives. I love these knives. Oh, I just love these knives. Get my needs to be sharpened because I can tell that it's running lagged. And that probably, let's do it one. Good one. Rinse that off. There we got it clean. Let's see if that helps us any better. I think maybe it does, doesn't it? You know, these knives are on sale right now, I believe is what the company told me. And y'all need a good set of knives. I'm going to tell you, I couldn't beat these. If you've got the money to spend on good knives, you're going to have them the rest of your life. You know, and you can give them to your kids, because if you get a good knife, that's what you're wanting. Something that's not going to have bacteria in the handle or something like that. I'll put that link down there if I can find it. I mean, I've got it, but I want the one that's on sale for y'all if you want these. Several of you written in and asked about these knives, and I'm going to tell you they're good. They are absolutely good. Wonderful. One reason I like is this base is built into this, and there is no splitting or anything where germs can get into your knives or on your hands, on your food. It's all encased, and that's one reason I like them, is because they cut perfectly well. But then, because of the design, is the second top. Almost got, I'm getting corn. Billie Jean's getting corn all over the damn stove, but it's all right. I just washed it with, but I told y'all I washed it, and then just a little bit I gotta clean it again. I just had took vinegar and went all over it before y'all showed up. Okay, y'all see I've scraped that cob good. We got that down pretty good there. I know a lot of y'all said I sound like I'm tired, but I'm better today, y'all. I'll just let you know I'm better today. I did rest last night pretty good. My little granny, she'd always say, well, I don't have time to rest. I'll sleep when I die. I thought, how strange, but now I understand what she's talking about. You've just got too much to do. You can't worry with it. You just cannot worry with that. Get a little bit of corn. That's all went through our hole. That's good. That is good. Let's set this and get this cleaned up. Let's get this mess cleaned up. And then I'll be back. Okay, I want that a little more creamed. And I'm not going to get out my corn thing that scrapes all that cob and stuff. So I'm just going to put it in my one of my food processors. Get all that corn out of there. It's the easy way, because none of y'all would have those corn deals anyway. So we'll get all that out of there. I just like it because it's easier to eat and digest, and especially it's easier for me to eat. Let me get my, I keep a paper towel nowadays with vinegar on it, and it seems to clean up quite well. Okay. So now I'm just going to process that just for, just a little bitty bit, just to give it some juice and you can see. That's pretty good there. You don't want to do it too much. You don't want to do that too long. Get your iron skillet now. You gotta have your iron skillet for this one. Yes, you do. I just didn't want to take my corn creamer out, that thing, and I just wanted to do it this way just to do it quicker and to get the results that we want. Let's do ours. Get this out of the way. Mama's in there watching church. Okay. Let's get this out. Always something to do, y'all. Always something to do. I'm gonna get me just a hair of bacon grease out of my bacon grease pan. Not a whole bunch, but a couple silver dollar size. Turn my pan on. Get that kind of going that way. I like to add, most people add the grease or the butter at the end, but I'm going to add butter. I just like doing it this way. This is the way I was taught to do it. So we'll get that turned on up there. And we'll let this cook. It'll be good. Let's go ahead and put our corn in, because it's got kind of, it's not all full kernels now, and that's what you want it creamed. And that's what we're trying to do, and that's what you do with your slide cutter, corn cutter. I have the old wooden one that's about as big as this stove top that they used in the fields. And then I've got my small one from the Epicure. I don't use them. I'll just do it this way because it's easier on me. About the same thing. Make sure I get all that out. Too, I'm going to add cream to it in a little bit, so I'm just going to put a little cream in that and get that rest of that out. So we don't waste none. That'll get it kind of going there. Just kind of fry it a little bit, just get it all hot and that kind of thing. Let them juices come out. That's what you want. I'll turn that back to a medium. Get my other little bag there. Sometimes this seemed like kind of like more of a field corn than it was a sweet corn, and now I think it is more of a field corn. There's a difference in those. Sweet corn is what we always put up and canned with, but field corn is what we gave to the animals, really. But you can tell by field corn, it maybe got crossed or something, because it's not as juicy. So we're going to have to alleviate that. Let's put salt. And pepper. Gotta have your pepper, y'all. Gotta have your pepper. Let's turn that back up a little bit. Okay. Now then. Salt. Let me give a little bit of. I'm going to put some onion in that since that's let me pull that off just a sec. I decided I want some onion into that. You can do this if you want to. Just put that down in there. That'll give us some good flavor there. And kind of saute them a little bit. Got that on the edge of your pan. Don't take long on an onion. I think we've got enough though, because we're going to need some, without having to peel the onion. I want an onion. Mother will want an onion to eat with her food. So let's just saute those just a little bit there, just in the edge until, see, a lot of times when I take that corn, it'll be liquidy right now, but that's why I'm saying I think this has a lot of field corn properties to it, because it's not, but it's fine. It'll have the same pretty good flavor, I'm pretty sure. Let me turn that on down, because I'm fixing to add some my cream and I got my salt. Let's put a little bit of sugar in it, just a little bit. About a teaspoon and a half, maybe 2 teaspoons. Okay, I'm gonna let that sit there just a second. And I'm gonna make my slurry. About a 1/4 cup of cream is what I'm going to put in. I'm just going to put it because I need to use this cream. I'm going to put some corn starch in there, because its natural corn starch is not coming out like it normally would if it was sweet corn. So we're just going to put some cornstarch into that. We'll cook that down. Get that cornstarch cooked down into that. See, that corn's already getting soft. Now with this cream, I'm going to add some water to it. Get some water. I don't want a whole bunch of water, but I don't want all that. I'm going to check and see about this cream. I'm just going to add it. Let's see. Okay. Now then, we turn that up since we've got our liquid back in there. That may need a little more water because cream will thicken pretty quick, so you may have to, kind of like I do with gravies. Y'all know we just add a little water in the gravy here. You want to get that mixed in good there. Just let that cook and keep stirring. I'll just go ahead and get that out of there. You have to stir this or burn like fire. It will be burnt. Oh, there's nothing worse than burnt corn. That'll have to cook, so you might as well turn that down to about a 3 and just let it kind of sit there and do its own thing. And if it gets too thick, then we will adjust it with some water. So I think we'll be all right. I really do. See how that's starting to cook up there. Give me another paper towel. Lord, I need to invest in paper towel company, much as I use. But it takes a lot, and I'm one of those fastidious people when I'm cooking around my food. My house may have a few things stacked up, but I'm going to tell you what, in my kitchen it don't, and it's clean. See how that's coming together there finally. So those four, with the addition of the cream and all that, those four made enough corn for Mel and I for sure. Let me get a little test spoon. I just want to taste the salt value and the pepper. Sugar value is good, but the salt value is not. I'll just have to adjust that. And it might could use just a hair more sugar. Well, then we'll put a hair more in there, at least a little more. That's what makes it good, is your salt and your sugar. That's some good creamed corn, y'all. It'll be some good creamed corn. Just like we remember. And the same old iron skillet that's been making it for years. I'm gonna put some more pepper in there. I've got to get some pepper out of the spice cabinet. I think this will work though. I like a lot of pepper and stuff. Okay. There's our creamed corn. And it's done. Because when I took that little bite, you could tell. But make sure that your kernels are soft, and they were. I think when you put it in that food processor, that helps too. So that's just some old-fashioned creamed corn today. I'm still trying to do these videos a little shorter so that you can, so we can have, like I'll do the cream corn, then whatever else I fix, I'll do another video. I think it's better on y'all, and it's better if somebody's looking up for a certain, just putting it all together. But that's all I knew at that time. Now I'm doing it a little different. We'll do it a little different, you know. Okay, so there's our cream corn, y'all. God bless you, God bless us. Let's see if I can pick this up. I don't know if I can. There's our cream corn. Sure smells good. It's gonna be good. I'm gonna make some ham, I think, to go with it. Pieces of fried ham. So, you may see me on here in just a minute. I'll talk to you soon. God bless y'all. Bye-bye. Have a good week.